Hi, K-drama lovers! Today, we're diving into the dark and suspenseful world of Parasyte, The Grey, the latest Korean adaptation to take Netflix by storm. Get ready for a journey into a world where humans and parasites collide in a battle for survival. Parasyte, The Grey presents a fresh and unique Korean version of Hitoshi Iwaki's classic manga Parasyte. The 6-episode series is directed by Yeon Sang-ho, the mastermind behind Train to Busan and Hellbound, so you know we're in for a wild ride. Starring Jeon So-nee, Koo Kyo-hwan, and Lee Jung-hyun, this drama promises a perfect mix of sci-fi horror, intense action, and deep philosophical questions about humanity and coexistence. Set in a world where a parasitic life form has begun attacking humans, Parasyte, The Grey follows 3 main characters whose lives are permanently altered by this alien entity. Our protagonist, Jang So-in, played by Jeon So-nee, finds herself in a unique position. She is partially infected by a parasite called Heidi. This creates a symbiotic relationship that is at the heart of the story's exploration of coexistence between humans and parasites. Meanwhile, Seo Kang-woo, played by Koo Kyo-hwan, is a man who is determined to find his missing sister. His path crosses with So-in's, leading to a complicated alliance. Rounding out our main trio is Choi Jun-kyung, played by Lee Jung-hyun, a task force leader determined to eradicate parasites. His black and white view of the situation adds tension and moral complexity to the narrative. Jeon So-nee gives a nuanced performance as So-in. We see his struggle with his identity and morality as he navigates life with Heidi. The internal dialogue between So-in and Heidi is very interesting, offering both humor and philosophical depth. Koo Kyo-hwan brings real intensity to Kang-woo. His desperation to find his sister and his increasing relationship with So-in add emotional weight to the sci-fi horror elements. Lee Jung-hyun's portrayal of Jun-kyung is fierce and uncompromising. Her character development throughout the series, as she is forced to confront the gray areas of the parasite situation, is one of the highlights of the show. Parasyte, The Grey isn't just about alien invasions and body horror. It delves deep into themes of symbiosis, the nature of humanity, and the moral complexities of coexisting with different species. The show asks thought-provoking questions. What defines humanity? Can different species really coexist? How far will you go to survive? These themes elevate the series beyond just a simple sci-fi thriller, giving viewers a lot to ponder. Visually, Parasyte, The Grey is a feast for the eyes. The special effects, particularly in the parasite transformation scenes, are top-notch. They manage to be both strange and beautiful, capturing the alien nature of the parasite perfectly. The cinematography is moody and atmospheric, creating a constant sense of unease that complements the story perfectly. From dimly lit alleys to sterile laboratories, every frame adds tension. The action sequences are expertly choreographed, showcasing the superhuman abilities of the parasite-human hybrids without losing the emotional core of the conflict. The cast of Parasyte, The Grey gave great performances overall. Jeon So-nee's portrayal of So-in's internal struggles is especially noteworthy. His ability to switch between his human self and the parasite-influenced version is subtle and powerful. Koo Kyo-hwan gives Kang-woo depth, making his quest feel urgent and personal. His chemistry with Jeon So-nee adds a touching human element to the sci-fi horror. Lee Jung-hyun's Jun-kyung could easily be a one-note character, but her nuanced performance gives layers to the role, making Jun-kyung's hardline stance understandable, if not always sympathetic. Fans of the original manga will notice significant changes in Parasyte, The Grey. While the core concept remains the same, this adaptation takes the story in a new direction, focusing more on the social impact of the parasitic invasion. Compared to the 2014 Japanese anime adaptation, Parasyte, The Grey has a darker, earthier tone. It leans more towards the horror and thriller aspects, while maintaining the philosophical basis of the original work. On the plus side, Parasyte, The Grey offers a fresh version of classic Korean manga. Amazing special effects and cinematography, strong performances from the main actors, thought-provoking themes and moral dilemmas, intense action sequences. However, some viewers may find the pace in the middle episode is quite slow. Some deviations from the original manga are disappointing. The body horror elements are sometimes too strong. Parasyte, The Grey is an interesting addition to the Korean drama landscape, successfully blending sci-fi, horror, and philosophical elements. It takes the core concepts of the original manga and turns them into a uniquely Korean story that feels both familiar and fresh. While it may not be for the faint of heart, viewers who enjoy thought-provoking sci-fi and don't mind body horror will find a lot to like. Strong performances, high production values, and deep thematic exploration make this a standout series. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give Parasyte, The Grey a 9.4. This is a must-watch for fans of the genre and anyone looking for a K-drama that breaks boundaries. Have you watched Parasyte, The Grey? What do you think about this Korean adaptation? Is it faithful to the original manga, or do you prefer another version? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about this intense series. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more K-drama content. Next week, keep watching, keep loving K-dramas, and remember, in the world of Parasyte, The Grey, humanity is more than skin deep.